What happens when an AI company built on safety gets declared a national security risk? That's not a hypothetical. That just happened. Anthropic, the company behind Claude, one of the most sophisticated AI models in the world, has been officially labeled a supply chain risk by the US government. Agencies were told to freeze deployments. Treasury and other departments ripped out Anthropic tools from sensitive environments. New projects were shut down or rerouted to other providers. The safety-first AI company just got locked out of the biggest customer in the world. And the question nobody is asking loudly enough is, why? Let me give you 3 possible answers, because depending on which one is true, the implications for every AI builder are completely different. Answer 1. Anthropic drew a line. They have a reputation for being the most cautious major AI lab in the world. Constitutional AI, careful deployment, strict guardrails. It is very possible, very likely even, that in negotiations with the government they refused certain terms, refused certain use cases. From a safety standpoint, that looks principled. From a procurement standpoint, that looks like a risk. Answer 2. This is about control, not safety. If you're the US government, you don't just want a capable AI partner, you want a controllable one. You want influence over deployment decisions, escalation paths, and what the system does when things get complicated. Any company that might say no later, under public pressure, under ethical guidelines, under founder conviction, can be categorized as a supply chain risk before they even get the chance to say no. Answer 3. Geopolitics and lobbying are real. In a world where AI is strategic infrastructure, relationships matter. Alignment with national priorities matters. The labs that play the Washington game well get the deals. The labs that stay in their lane get labeled risks. It doesn't matter how good your model is if you're on the wrong side of a political decision. Now let me tell you why every single one of these answers matters for you. First, regulatory risk is now as real as technical risk. Anthropic didn't get blacklisted because their models are bad. They got blacklisted because from where the government sits, they're not the right partner for high-stakes, long-term work. If you're building B2B AI, especially in finance, healthcare, energy, or government, understand this clearly. Stability and perceived alignment with regulators can be just as important as raw model performance. The best model in the world means nothing if your vendor gets shut out of your customer's ecosystem. Second, this created a brand perception split that will follow Anthropic for years. To some people, they now look principled. They drew a line and held it. To others, they look like the company that couldn't meet the bar for serious work. Both stories will spread. Both will influence who wants to work with them, invest in them, and build on them. Third, and this is the one that should keep you up at night, this sets a precedent. If one major AI lab can be declared a supply chain risk today, any lab can be declared one tomorrow. Open source ecosystems, foreign-linked models, labs that take political positions their government disagrees with. The criteria are being written right now, and the companies sitting at the negotiating tables are the ones writing them. So what do you do? 1. Diversify your stack today. Don't give any single AI vendor the power to take your product offline with one political decision. 2. Build trust as a feature, not a footnote. Your customers increasingly care about where models are hosted, what your vendors are allowed to do with data, and what happens if regulation changes overnight. That conversation is now a sales conversation. Own it. 3. Decide your own line before someone else decides it for you. Anthropic appears to have drawn theirs. OpenAI drew a different one. xAI is drawing another. You cannot avoid this question. Your company will face it. What use cases will you support? What will you refuse? Who gets access to what you build? Answer it now, in writing, with your team. Because the AI safety conversation is no longer academic. It comes with real consequences: contracts lost, partnerships blocked, doors permanently closed. I'm Aria Titan, and if this hit different, drop a comment below. Tell me which answer you think is true. Did Anthropic draw a line? Or did they get played? I read every single comment. Follow AI Titan so you don't miss what's coming next, because this story is not over, and neither is the map being redrawn around it. I'll see you in the next one.